Hi, this is Cecilia from Tarot by Cecilia, and today is Tuesday, February 11th, 2020. The tarot card for today is the Six of Wands. Our Six of Wands today comes to us from the Clara's Curse Tarot by a young lady named Daphne Lemke. She is the only one with a copy of this deck, and it is being done in correlation with a novel that she is writing. So we look forward to hearing more from her and the progress on all of this as it happens. And I do have to say this, in all of my years of experience, that it is a very rare breed that can actually complete a deck. If you were to Google images on the internet, you will find many where artists have begun a deck but never ever finished them. So that alone is a huge compliment to this young woman. Now, as for our card, how many of you pay attention to that little video that comes out every Sunday morning? It's on Facebook and it's on Instagram, and it shows you all the cards that we're going to have for the week. And I talked about it in maybe a weekly, maybe a daily, about how great all of these cards look. And yesterday we had Justice, right? And we know that things have not felt, in balance lately. They haven't felt fair, and there is a need for that to begin to happen. Now, today's card is a card of victory, of recognition, people singing your praises, acclaim, even for some, their 15 minutes of fame. But something feels good about this because we have a whole slew of good cards coming up all week. I do not feel as though this is the big victory that you are looking for, okay? But I think it is one that is definitely well received. And as a matter of fact, having it follow yesterday's card, I want to use the word overcoming, okay? Overcoming an injustice that has occurred. Remember yesterday I said there was a leveling out? I should talk a little about the flip side of this as well, since we are only 5 days from the beginning of Mercury retrograde. And of course, with Mercury retrograde, things have a tendency to get a little bit jumbled up. And when I see this, all right, if you think of, someone who has been, let's say, put on a pedestal, okay, it's kind of like falling off of that pedestal kind of thing. There are going to be things like that you will see, perhaps public figures who are, viewed in a different light. And it's probably not someone else's doing, but more so their own actions, that type of thing that, tends to bring them in the public's perspective as, not being worthy of their recognition. Now, also, one should be careful of this type of thing, say like on the work front, all right? If you were the office favorite, or maybe somebody else, because I'm thinking it doesn't really need to be you, that person may fall from favor, okay? Keep all these things in mind as we get into this, heavy-duty Mercury retrograde fog. We will often see, kind of like the flip side of a card be part of what may be happening. And of course, there will be no shortage of inflated egos. And those type of people, of course, they seek constant praise, but if no one is around to give it, they're more than happy to give it to themselves. So do keep that in mind. I want to remind everyone again that I am not going anywhere, okay? This video, if you're not anywhere but Facebook, can be found as part of the written post that, is on Facebook every day. It is included in that post as a YouTube video. So after March 31st, you'll be able to find it there. You'll be able to find it on YouTube, Instagram. I still think the best place to look for it would be to follow me on Podbean, okay? Download the free Podbean app from your app store. Or if you have an iPhone, follow me on iTunes, Google Play, any of those, depending upon your device. So I want to thank you all very much for being here. I'll see you here again tomorrow. And as always, have a great day.